My job is to translate tedious technical documents, and I do it very well, but it took my mind off recent, disastrous events. I became aware that my colleagues had stopped working and were looking in the direction of the door. I raised my head. 2 policemen stood in the entrance. I wasn't surprised. I'm sure no one was. My co-workers looked from the police to me and back again. To be arrested in the middle of the office in front of an unsupportive audience was a degradation I didn't want. I leapt from my seat, hoping to preempt the police officer's strike. "It's for me," I muttered. "I think they just want to ask some more questions. No big deal." And before I could cross the room, "Miss Fly, we're taking you to the police station for questioning in connection with the disappearance of Lily Bridges. Bring your alien registration card." I stood before the 2 dark blue uniforms and tried to edge them toward the door. "It's in my pocket. I never go anywhere without it. But I've already answered a lot of questions. I can't imagine I have anything else to tell you." "There are new developments. We'd like you to come with us down to the car." I was nervous. There was only one potential development that I could think of, but I didn't dare ask my question. Had they found the missing parts of Lily's body? By now, the disparate pieces may have been washed ashore with the tide, or caught in nets by the night fishermen. Perhaps the police had been able to put her back together again and make an official identification. That would be a formality. According to the newspapers, the police knew they'd found Lily. Nothing has been the same in the office since that morning a couple of weeks ago when someone brought in the Daily Yomiuri and passed it quietly from desk to desk until, by the afternoon, it had reached mine. The headline announced, "Woman's torso recovered from Tokyo Bay, believed to be missing British bartender Lily Bridges." And no one would look at me after that. Not properly. I don't know whether they thought I was a murderer, or whether the whole horror of Lily's death had left them too embarrassed to talk to me. The police led me out of the room, as if I didn't know the way, and down to the car on the street. I didn't look up. I knew my colleagues were watching from the window, but there was no need to wave them goodbye. I shouldn't think we'll meet again. I shall miss one of them, my friend, Natsuko. She wanted to believe in me, but the headline was too much even for her, and she has deserted me. My own reaction to the news story was that Lily wouldn't have approved of the wording, brief though it was. She was a bartender only in Japan. At home, in Hull, she had been a nurse. She was a fine nurse, as I discovered on our hike in Yamanashi-ken when I slipped and fell on the mountainside. She led me down and bandaged my ankle with such efficient compassion that I almost cried. But in the bar, she was clumsy and meek. Her voice was so high and whiny, it made people want to jump behind the bar and get their own drinks. The bar job was only intended to be temporary. But now, Lily's dead, and I'm in a police station. It is my first brush with the Japanese legal system, apart from a few avuncular questions when Lily first disappeared. I'm not sure what they want from me this time, but it seems serious. I'm sitting on a bench in a corridor. The men who brought me here have gone away, and there are 2 policemen fussing around nearby. An old fat one and a young thin one. The fat one is persuading the thin one to speak English to me to find out whether or not I can speak Japanese. I have not bothered to tell them that my Japanese is fluent, that indeed I am a professional translator. It is a fact they should know, if they know anything at all. They have reached an agreement. The thin one faces me. "Hello. I'm going to be the interpreter." His English is slow, hesitant. "Hello. Could you please tell me your full name?" It's on my alien registration card. I gave it to someone before. This information is imparted to the other officer in Japanese. The reply comes back in Japanese, then English. "It is not my job to know what happened to your alien registration card. Your full name." Lucy Fly. The fat one knits his brow.